But yeah, I've had to cram for getting the review up, so I've largely been taking it one mode at a time, but I'm having fun with it. It's a pretty fun game. I'll see if I'm... Remember I'm taking... Oh, yeah. So you're gonna play as Laura, because you're really good with Laura. Is there anyone that anybody else wants to see in greater detail, or should I just do a random select? What do you guys think? I'll just hang around here for a bit. And just show off, oh, you're gonna have a pop break. That's fair enough. I'll just show off like some of their poses here. You can see. I love the character models. I think they came together so well on the PS4. I haven't played the PS4 version of Ultra Street Fighter 4, but I gather it didn't turn out that well. I actually played Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition on all three platforms. I played it for PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. But I didn't play the PS4 version of Ultra Street Fighter 4. People were telling me don't play it. It's like it didn't turn out very well. But yeah, still can't get over Ken's look. He's kind of like, I like it, but it's surprisingly bold considering they don't normally change the fighter designs around that much between games, but they really went all out in overhauling Ken. Here's Birdie. Oh, yeah, Jessa was just grabbing the tablet and asking again which character did you want to see in more detail. But yeah. Found with Dhalsim. Dhalsim was another character that they really changed around in contrast to the other games. Ras Bradigan just said, just go with Rashid. Good enough. Here, what color was he before? I think he was the white color. I'll make him yellow this time. Ras Bradigan, never can go wrong with him. I actually agree. Rashid is one of my best characters.
I have a request. Oh, kill him.
Who said that? Oh, kill me. Someone in the peanut gallery is being a coward and saying over text to kill me. Doesn't want to be a man and say it in the stream chat. He's afraid of my journalist connections that I'll get Capcom to end him.
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind. Remember the name well.
I actually like his personality too. He's kind of a punk.
Boom! That's how you start the fight and finish it quickly.
Round one. Fight.
I can see why people like Laura. She's got a lot of personality too. She's got an alternate costume that you'll actually see in the story mode, and it's even skimpier than that. like, oh man. I was commenting with a buddy of mine when we were playing Mortal Kombat X. We were like, oh man, it's in the Mortal Kombat reboot, the women were so like risque and had so much skin showing, and they were actually more modest in Mortal Kombat X. But it's funny because Street Fighter went in the complete opposite direction. Because in Street Fighter 4, people seem to be dressed a little more conservatively, and now they're a little more skimpy and sultry. There. He's very much, this is, oh, there we go. It's both of our best characters. I say that, Rashid isn't my only best character, I guess, but you have three. You have Laura. Who are your other two? I don't know, I thought you were good with, I don't know. Who else did you play as? You didn't play as Rainbow Micah, did you? Mika? Yeah, maybe you should be her next. Yeah, here, I'll try to move up just very briefly. I'll go to the command list, even just to show that it's there, too. You've got the spinning mixer. You've also got the EX thing. It shows you can expend EX meters to make them more efficient and powerful. See, when you've activated the V trigger, sometimes your moves change there. You can see the Eagle Spike, the spinning mixer. So I'm gonna see if I can do... If I can activate the V trigger, which I don't think is fully charged now that I think about it. Come on, there we go. Oh, did that just burn it away? I'm doing something... There, see, there's yours. Yeah, and you can see, like, can you do any of the special... There you go, yeah. She, when she charges up like that, her special moves kind of change. And she has the electrical attribute, which can really turn the tide in a fight. if you're playing against someone that's not a turkey like Jessa. Just button mashing. There. It is still an interesting battle, I agree. So, there we go. Wait, everyone in mixed electricity where you're from? Seriously? Is Laura from Brazil? Now that I think about it? Well, no, I was just thinking because I wonder if that's an in-joke referencing Blanca, because he was from Brazil in Street Fighter 2. But I don't know. I imagine that's something that South American players are probably going to have a good laugh at. But Lair of the Four Kings. We haven't fought in the Lair of the Four Kings yet, have we? Yeah, I don't know how we missed that one. But as you can see from that picture, it might kind of give you an indication as to how Feng plays into the story, especially if you're a long-time player, but I won't say anything. I'm not supposed to be explicitly talking about the story. Any other characters you want to see? You know I can say that out loud, too. I guess, yeah, gives them the second thing to focus on. So, are you going to be Rainbow Mika? Yeah. So, I'll be someone I haven't played as yet, at the very least. People you were... Cammy was always my best character in Street Fighter 4. I was a beast with Cammy. But, let's see, there's Vega. I haven't played with Vega. Here, Rasbratigan. The best way to use Rashid V-Trigger, in my opinion, is hit crouch, medium kick, then V-Trigger, then as they start to fall down, use the medium punch uppercut. That's a good strategy. See, Rasbratigan knows what he's talking about. You seem like you've got some stripes there, Rasbratigan. Maybe a little more than I have, since I've only played some of the Street Fighter games. I haven't played all of them, but I did go play quite a bit of Street Fighter 2 and 4. Those are my special games. But here, I'll be Cammy. Why not? Here, I'll be Christmas Colors Cammy, because that's how Cammy is properly portrayed, being faithful to the source material. Rasbratigan, basic combo, but works well. See, I'm going to keep that in mind, and then I'm going to spam that in the survival mode, like a winner, when I get to that. Yeah. I'm not very combo-oriented. I tend to be more aggressive than a lot of characters, a lot of players, I should say. But, which I know is not the ideal way to play Street Fighter. That's more of a dead or alive strategy. But, even so. Street Fighter 5 does seem to reward aggression a little more than Street Fighter 4, like I said, but... There we go. Oh man, you're just clobbering me now. There. Yeah, Cammy's got that. Oh, well, there you go. You're just immediately using... You missed! Yeah, Rainbow Mika summons a friend. There we go. Yeah. Oh, wow, that would kill a person in real life. There's the cannon spike. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Cammy doesn't screw around. She is, yeah, that's... I could swear they were talking about censoring the female characters, and yet you can still see that there's plenty of ass and cleavage to go around in the final version. Cammy they've actually left alone, though. Ever since Super Street Fighter 2, when Cammy made her debut in the franchise. Oh, there we go. There's one of my super combos there. See, with a full EX meter, you can really tear up your opponent like that. They're very specific. They're kind of like the Ultra combos in Killer Instinct, I think. But not quite as technical because the Ultra combos in Killer Instinct are insane. But
Cammy wins.
There we go. But anyway, as I was saying before I got sidetracked, Cammy was actually... She's been left alone since the 90s. She always had her butt kind of hanging out like that in the older games.
This is the 7th win for Player 1.
7 win for Player 1, which... That's very interesting, because Street Fighter was always supposed to be the, quotes, clean alternative to Mortal Kombat. It was like the game... When you were in the arcades in the 90s, it was the game that you played when your parents wouldn't allow you to play Mortal Kombat. But... I think both franchises have actually made quite a great comeback, though, in recent months and years.
Let's random it.
Let's random it? Okay, let's both be random fighters. That sounds like a good idea. So we'll random the stage, and we'll random our characters. Wait. Oh, I thought it made me select Cammy again. Okay. We're Karin versus Zangief. Zangief. Oh, the way the game pronounces him, it pronounces him wrong in my mind. So I still say Zangief. What? There we go.
I'll show you the divide in our class.
Yeah. Okay, now you're just talking about Guilty here. For you fighting game aficionados who will get that joke. She does kind of look like Bridget, though, doesn't she? A little bit. But, yeah. This woman has no business fighting this man in any realm of logic. But... oh, shit. There. Oh, there's the red cyclone right there. That's like Zangief's main move. Oh, you got a perfect! She just destroyed me! I'm normally good with the female characters in fighting games, but I'm not good with Karin. I don't know what it is. There we go. See, like... Karin, I think, is one of those advanced characters where if you're really good at the game, she's a monster. But if you're not that good with her, she's a little weird to fight with. She's still pretty agile, but as you can see, she's got a very specific, like, pattern of how she hits opponents and things. So, whereas Zangief's just raw muscle, so. There. See? Okay. See, if you're good with Karin, she can, like, hit you from every conceivable angle. There, that's your B trigger. There you go. I just, like, flicked you, too. It was just, yeah, whatever.
Final round.
They're really going nuts from their food trucks and such, too. This is very reminiscent, in my opinion, of Chun-Li's stage from Street Fighter 2. They're not quite like the classic stages, but you can see there's some inspiration. Like, if you remember from the Shadaloo stage, it kind of looks like Guile's stage. Even though that character, I don't think has any real affiliation with the Shadaloo, or he's not a part of their ranks, I should say. And you can kind of see how there's, you got, like, the frozen waterfall and stuff, which is kind of like Ryu's stage minus the temple. But... oh, there, you got me again. You're getting better at this, Jess, I think, considering that you've never touched Street Fighter before. She's getting wise. She's making me come at her, and then she's using Zangief to get rid of me that way.
Fourth win.
There you go, fourth win, player 2. You're getting better at Street Fighter 5. Congratulations.
Random it up again.
Okay, we can just do random for a little while.
You should try a combo with the next person's.
What do you mean? A combo of the next person's?
Find one of the moves to try.
Oh, okay.
Random person you get.
Sure. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So what we're going to do is we'll random it again. I'll get a random character, and then I'll look up their move list. Let's see what we get. Chick fight again. Toshin. So being Canadian, what city broke the street date? Did Canada break the street date?
I don't think it did.
I don't know. Maybe it did. I haven't been to the game store today, but I was told by, oh, yeah, that might be good to note. It is a review copy, if you're joining us, Toshin. So this one was given to me straight from Sony/Capcom, so I did not cheat the system. I was chosen to critique the game with my expert powers of, I don't know. Toshin, you have a Canadian flag on your profile, don't you? Very observant, yes. I work for a Canadian site and I am a Canadian person, so that's why the Canadian flag is there. Again, I can't talk too much about the online modes, but you do set up a region, since you can plainly see that on my profile. And that sort of plays into it a little bit, but I won't go into detail. The online modes, Capcom seems to want to keep them as a surprise. Beyond the, like, known existence of the things like the Battle Lounge and such. There we go. Hey. Oh, no! We actually randomed it, and we still ended up with a girl fight. So, oh, I'm supposed to look at the Oh, you can see her bums hanging out there too a little bit.
Round 2.
Toshin, where you work? I work for eggplant.com. Eggplant with an E on the end. It's a Toronto-based website. It's kind of one of those Canadian sites. Being Canadian, I think my review copy actually came in a lot later than the Americans, but that's still fine because I've had a good opportunity to have some fun with it. But as I was saying, I've only really done the story mode and the versus mode right now. I haven't touched on the online mode too much. And I haven't done survival mode really, but if you played fighting games, you know what survival mode probably entails. So I expect it to be about the same. Ocean. Oh, Toronto, nice. I'm up here too. Yeah, represent. My editor was actually at the Fire Emblem Fates event this past weekend. Oh, did I get you? There, I got you. Oh, wow. No, you got me. I forgot. I thought I was Laura for a minute. Yeah, my editor was actually at the Fire Emblem Fates event this past weekend. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but he's supposed to be giving me a review copy of that soon, I think, or so he says. But we'll see. Rasprat again. Can't wait for the real story mode, though. Yeah, without going into like any spoilers or details with the story mode, the way that it's launching, they sort of have like a quotes prologue, and they're gonna have like a more cinematic, in-depth story mode in June, according to my my little embargo doohickey. So that's the plan, but there is still something of a story mode in the base game. Yeah, wow. This is probably part of the reason why I'm not great with Karin. She's a little more combo-based. She's got some basic moves, though. You can see she's got, like, all sorts of moves that I really can't pronounce. Wow, look at that. So for you more technical people, I think Karin's your character. You got, like, so you press, like, these... What is even, like... Oh, okay, it's the stick movement. I was trying to, like, is that a punch or a kick? No, I'm stupid. You're supposed to move the stick in that direction, and then you do the punch and the kick. So, you're supposed to, like, hold the button, or, like, move the stick, and then press the button, and then do it. It's kind of... Yeah, Karin's kind of funky, but... Rasprat again. Yeah, it's just arcade mode at the moment. Pretty much. They do have cutscenes again without really giving anything away, but it is very very basic, and they're not going to properly complete the story mode until later in the year, which is still fine. Wow, that's like a nice view of Laura right there. Rasprat again, gonna play some 4 back later. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. Like I said, Street Fighter 4 is one of my personal favorite games in the series. I quite enjoy it.
Never tried.
Never tried Street Fighter 4, Jessa says. Nope. I'm having a tough time deciding whether I like 2 or 4 better, because I have to admit that Capcom did a pretty bang-up job with 4, beyond the fact that its re-releases were pretty redundant. But let's see what it gives us now. Reanimate again. Oh, Vega. I haven't played as Vega yet. Yeah. Yeah, because we did a Vega Nash mashup already, but that's okay. I haven't played as Vega yet, so this will be an interesting role reversal. Yeah. I always liked playing as Vega in Super Street Fighter 4. He was Super Street Fighter 2, excuse me. He was one of the boss characters originally.
If you stand in my way, I will kill you. Round 1. Fight.
While I'm thinking of it too, voice acting's pretty good in Street Fighter 5. Like if you are curious, they do have the option for Japanese voiceovers, but the English voice acting I pretty like. Yeah, I pretty much like it if that's proper sentence structure. They did oh, Toshin asked a question. So you like the model for Street Fighter 5? Yeah. I like the way that. I'm not sure if you're meaning like the character model or the game model, but either way, I do like it. I was saying earlier that I have a very, very limited experience with Street Fighter 3, but I gather that Street Fighter 5 takes more after being like an enhanced version of Street Fighter 3, whereas Street Fighter 4 was more of an enhanced version of Street Fighter 2 to me. There you go. Entire model. Yeah, being a service. I like it. Like, I wouldn't say I'm head over heels in love with it, because like I said, Street Fighter 4 is my favorite game in the series, and that's a tough act to follow. But, yeah, as long as they don't abuse it, which I think is the main question, like they're going to have microtransactions in the final game, I'm pretty sure, which I'm not crazy about. But the way that they're doing it with like the free DLC updates, the way that you can either like pay for the characters or earn them in game, the sort of the free expansions, and rather than release like a super Street Fighter 5, they just kind of have a free update that adds in that sort of stuff. I like that. I think that's a great idea, and I think it will really increase the value of the Street Fighter brand. But yeah, I really hope that Capcom doesn't abuse it and start doing things that really hurt people's experience. Like, I hope they don't start putting too much emphasis on the microtransactions or anything. But again, without going too much into how the online modes are set up, I do like that. I like how that works. There. Nash won. Yeah. Toshin, you think the grind will be too much for the in-game currency? I hope not. So far, I don't feel like it will be, but it's tough to call because a lot of those like microtransactions and things... Do you need something? Oh, you have a win streak. Anyway, yeah. The microtransactions aren't in the game yet because it's not available to the public. It's just kind of like if you try to go in the shop, it's like this feature hasn't been added because it's a review copy. But... so far, it doesn't look like it's going to go down that way, which I'm happy about, but I just hope I'm not wrong. So we'll have to kind of see when the game comes out.